So here is how the short film transpired. Some of my grandmother's friends had expired. Now she's thinking about her legacy before she perishes, and how to pass it on to those she cherishes. She says to me, though she's not so feeble or slow,
if I spend my dough on end-of-life care before I go, is there something else that I can leave to make my grandchildren's goals easier to achieve?
Then she tells me she has no media presence and needs my considerable creative assistance to pass on some life lessons she wants to entomb. Will I help her to put them on the YouTube? She hopes we avoid the mistakes she has made. No sense in having them all replayed. So some wisdom she wants with her grandchildren to share, to guide our lives and to help us prepare. Yo, grandchildren, she says, I'll lay to view. These things are what I believe to be true.
We are all earthlings, grandchildren, one human race. So be good global citizens. Mother Earth we can't replace. Try not to consume more than you need. Earth's resources are limited and can't support greed. Remember to always swing for the fence. Your goals will be reached, your dreams will commence. Keep your head in the stars, but your feet on the ground. Think big and your ambitions will abound.
Never forget the good things that come out of bad. After the COVID pandemic, genetic coding soared in the lab, and new uses devised to cure diseases inherited or acquired. So when you are facing adversity, just get inspired. Practice good posture, it'll increase your riz. Projecting confidence, strength, and that you mean biz. Don't walk like Joe Biden before your time. Try always to look like you're in your prime.
Include everyone in conversations, always ask questions. You'll learn about others and they'll remember your attention. Be kind and civil, don't stoop to a low that can only make you appear you're unwilling to grow. If I ask you what you learned at school, don't be shy. Impress me, teach me about IT, fashion, geometry, and AI. You don't want to be embarrassed by a foolish grandmother. It may reflect on your own character, which may not recover.
Move your body, eat whole healthy food, be in good company, it'll improve your mood. If you wreck your body, where will you live? You'll have a hard time to find an alternative. Broken hearts are inevitable, so don't bother to whine. You'll learn something about partnerships every single time. Don't blame or get angry, it'll do you no good. Just leave that partner behind, there's lots more in the hood. Now my grandmother says, listen up to the most important thing she has learned.
Hopelessness is never an option or a good bet. We have no choice, grandchildren, but to accept that mankind has the capacity to achieve solutions to our blunders which we now perceive.
And then my grandmother said she had some random thoughts, so she just threw them in. There's not a lot.
Practice safe sex, look after your teeth, protect your skin from the sun. If you got my pukey white skin genes, they cannot be undone. When your mother is menopausal, don't get between her and her wine. Whatever you do, you don't want to be crossing that line. Perform random acts of kindness, they make the world a better place. Be civil, life is short, wear your party pants and a smile on your face. Adore your grandchildren if you ever become a grandparent, even if they turn out to be somewhat abhorrent.
Oh my, it's fine to be a grandma when you get wiser every year. If you Google the word wisdom, my picture just might appear. AI and crypto don't scare me, 'cause my learning has been lifelong. Oh my, it's fine to be a grandma. Too bad old age don't last very long.
By now my grandmother's getting a tad sentimental and adds some things that are to her fundamental.
I would be remiss in not saying what I think of you. I am amazed at what a gene pool can do. You each have individual strengths, intelligence, creativity, endurance, and initiative, athleticism, and perseverance. Remember, my love for you is a bottomless cup. You offered me entertainment as I watch you grow up. But your job is not done. I may be here for some time. I expect that you'll continue to make my life shine.
Our grandfather Jim met 3 of us before he left us. He left his own legacy, 2 essential lessons we need to discuss. You can do anything you can imagine. Focus on one step at a time. He built a house, 2 cottages, and a business with that philosophy in mind. And secondly, never lose your curiosity. Never stop asking how or why. His last adventure was to build a hot air balloon to take us into the sky, to look down on Ko'Island Lake and all its bays. He downloaded the design plans just weeks before he passed away.
So this is what I've learned. to be true in 7 decades. You may not think it's much, but don't be afraid. There may be an update if more wisdom I behold. I hope I don't stop learning until I'm really very old.
So then she asks of us 4 simple things, by the way. Please correct her behavior if she's going astray, but if she becomes batshit crazy, save your words. It's too late by then, her behavior won't be deterred. If you look at her and think her makeup looks a fright, with tools in hand, try to make her face right. Shade, contour, and highlight what a chore. Work on her until she's not a clown anymore.
And if you think I've gone missing before you look for my will, check the pickleball courts, I may be there still. And finally, grandchildren, I'd like a smoking hot body when I die.
So we better have her cremated before we say goodbye.